automotive wiring. So you take your relay and you figure out what your pins do, then you look at your colors and you make sure your colors make sense. Well, this one just came from Napa. It's a Grote product, but it's the same Chinese, Taiwanese stuff that you get from anywhere. The relays are all pinned out the same, but they just put any mess of wires on there that they feel like. So after looking at this one, the green makes sense for ground. Blue wire on automotive is usually your accessory for your switch. So you turn your ignition on and it gives power to the blue wire. Red wire is usually a constant 12 volt direct to a fuse that goes to your battery. And then this is going to be the accessory. So I have my multimeter hooked up on this thing now, testing my circuit before I wire it all up. I've got checking for continuity between these two. So when they get continuity, the old beeper will give you beeps. So leave those separate. And what should be is the blue is your trigger wire. So you turn on your ignition and this thing will close the relay. There's a little electromagnet that snaps shut in there. Ground is ground, so green. I had to switch the blue and the green around to make them make sense. So green is ground, blue is your trigger wire. So turn on your ignition. Hear the little click. And it closes a circuit between direct from battery to whatever it is you want to turn on. This extra wire on the pin, this should be continuous. I can actually show that here. So I got that hooked up now. So this is a normally closed circuit, this orange one. That's your center pin coming out of your 5-pin relay. So now when I hit the trigger wire, it should turn off. So that's your normally closed. So right now the relay would be on. So that might be useful for something. I don't have any examples off the top of my mind, but that's what that center pin is. I'm going to take that out because I don't need it. Just as a matter of taking a little screwdriver type tool, this piece of wire that I bent flat, you can actually take these pins out of the inside of these relay blocks here. Just a matter of reaching down in there and you can see that they kind of have a T shape to them. There's a little pin that you got to push back and it snaps in place when you push these little spade connectors in. Here you can see that on the terminal there. That's what goes up, jams inside here. You can just hit that little locking pin and tug them out.